Explosive revelations in the Kerala nun rape case that reveal a massive cover-up by the police. India Today has learned that the investigating officer submitted an affidavit before the High Court in August, which is last month, saying that a clear case of rape can be made out against Bishop Franco Mulakkal. India Today has accessed a copy of the affidavit filed before the Kerala High Court, which confirms that Bishop Franco committed rape repeatedly and on various occasions. It also says that he confined the nun to a room. The investigating officer has also given the exact location where the assault took place. This, as the Kerala police is set to summon the rape accused bishop. Franco Mulakkal, remember, is likely to be summoned after a high-level meeting that is being chaired by the IG of Kochi. We've also learned the bishop could get as much as long as 7 days to present himself for questioning. We have Gopi Krishnan, who's with us live. Gopi, a massive cover-up here being exposed. The investigating officer had on the 10th of August filed an affidavit before the Kerala High Court saying that a clear case of rape can be made against Bishop Franco Mulakkal. The fact that the police did not act on it, the fact that Mulakkal wasn't arrested, the fact that the DGP yesterday came out and said that the reason why the police delayed investigations was because witnesses were turning hostile, shows a massive cover-up by on the part of the police.
Well, that's what we can clearly understand from this affidavit, Simi, because we must understand this affidavit was filed in the 10th of last month. It's been more than a month. It's at least 34-35 days since this affidavit has been filed, and till date there haven't been any progress is what we can understand. Now, all eyes will certainly be on the fresh affidavit that will be filed by the investigating team in Kerala High Court. Now, this after two public interest litigations were filed in the Kerala High Court demanding an immediate arrest, demanding an order from Kerala High Court to arrest the bishop. And the Kerala Division Bench of the High Court have asked for a fresh affidavit on the status of investigation. And I must tell you, this investigation update that was filed a month ago, these are the concluding remarks. During the course of investigation so far conducted and the available evidences collected so far, it is revealed that accused Bishop Franco committed unnatural offence and committed rape repeatedly on different dates between 5/5/2018 to 23/9/2016 in this victim against the will and consent of her by abusing the dominance over her as Bishop of Jalandhar. After confining her in the guest room, they have also specifically mentioned the room number in St. Francis Mission Home in Kuruvilangad. So, till yesterday in the afternoon when I was speaking to the Kottayam SP, who is looking after this, who is the superintendent of this investigation, he was telling us that because this is an old case in the sense because the alleged incident took place 4 years ago, it was difficult for them to garner scientific evidences and they could not come down to a conclusion or even arrest without the help of scientific evidences is what the SP was telling. But now when we look at this affidavit filed by the DYSP, who is the actual investigating officer, he is telling in the affidavit that they have found out and they have confirmed that the bishop has committed this crime. Now this is actually going to be a huge setback for the Kerala police. They will certainly have to answer this in the court of law as well, because if they are going to the Kerala High Court with a fresh affidavit telling that either if they confirm that the offence was committed, then they will be questioned by the Kerala High Court on why did they not act in the last 1 month or so, because even the older affidavit that we have just accessed now, they are telling that the crime has been committed. It's been more than a month since they did not act. Now, if they are telling that they does not have necessary evidences in the fresh affidavit, then this particular affidavit filed in the last month will also raise questions. Because then the court will ask, then on what basis have you filed this particular affidavit in the last month? It's going to be a huge setback, and the Kerala police will certainly have to answer the tough questions in the days to come. Simi, back to you.
Gopi, stay on with us. A massive public outcry forced the rape accused bishop to come out of hiding and mount a defence. Speaking to India Today, Bishop Franco Mulakkal said that the rape charges were an attempt to malign the reputation of the church. He also indulged in victim shaming and claimed that he is being blackmailed and the rape charges against him are concocted. He also denied charges of political collusion and said that the nun's sister and husband were having illicit relations. Take a look.
Mr. Mulakkal, the charges are a very grave concern, very serious. Senior nun is saying that she was raped as much as 13 times between 2014 and 16. A group of missionaries are also protesting and demanding your ouster. So what do you have to say?
It is natural when a person is making an accusation, he has to sustain that. And all the legal provisions they can have. And they can demand justice, they can demand action. And that is a normal stand of everybody. I also will say the same thing about anybody. If somebody is found guilty, should be punished. So, it is up to them to demand all what they want. I have nothing to say on that.
Are you planning to move an anticipatory bill in the court, sir?
At the moment, we have not thought about it because already I have met them for 9 hours and elaborately they have questioned me and I have given them answers and they have gone back. But from my side, I will be cooperating fully.
One independent MLA, PC George, has come in support of you and has made derogatory statements against the victim nun. So what do you have to say?
I don't know him, I have never met him and I have absolutely no relationship with him. And what is happening there, I have not followed very closely, so I won't be able to say anything. But you spoke about the derogatory statements. The amount of derogatory statements about me, is anyone bothered? I am also an individual, I am also a citizen. Okay, I am accused. But does that give license to everyone to tarnish my image, character assassination? Inquiry is going on, let them come up with the report, and if I am found guilty, even if I am not guilty, if I am found guilty, I am liable to be punished. Let the truth prevail. In this case, as you said, it's a very serious allegation. Only 3 people know the truth. The complainant sister, myself, and God.
What is the motive behind this complaint, if this complaint is, according to you, is false?
It was only a blackmailing because the first letter, the letter in which she has accused me of this, written to her mother superior, she has made some demands.
What type of demands?
Like she should, like Bihar and the place where they are now, Koravilangad, can be treated as a separate region, and she should be reinstated as the superior of the house, and these members should be allowed to stay with these type of demands. And before 30th of that month, if these things are not given, then we will go to the court and media and things like that. So it's a very clear case of blackmailing, and anybody can read through, anybody can understand.
The rape survivor's family has made some sensational claims. Speaking to India Today, the nun's brother and sister have said that they were offered 5 crore rupees in 10 acres of land to back down. When they refused, they were threatened.
മഠവും സ്ഥലവും വാഗ്ദാനം എന്തുകൊണ്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നു? പിന്നെ 5 കോടി രൂപ എന്തിനു ഇവരിതെല്ലാം വാഗ്ദാനം ചെയ്യുന്നു? ബിഷപ്പ് ഫ്രാങ്കോയിൽ കുറ്റമുള്ളത് കൊണ്ടല്ലേ അവരിതെല്ലാം ചെയ്യുന്നത്? അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരിക്കലും ഒരാളും ഇങ്ങനെ മുതിരുകയില്ലെന്ന് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് പൂർണ്ണ വിശ്വാസമുണ്ട്. ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് മഠവും സ്ഥലവും വാഗ്ദാനം എന്തുകൊണ്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നു? പിന്നെ 5 കോടി രൂപ എന്തിനു ഇവരിതെല്ലാം വാഗ്ദാനം ചെയ്യുന്നു? ബിഷപ്പ് ഫ്രാങ്കോയിൽ കുറ്റമുള്ളത് കൊണ്ടല്ലേ അവരിതെല്ലാം ചെയ്യുന്നത്? അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരിക്കലും ഒരാളും ഇങ്ങനെ മുതിരുകയില്ലെന്ന് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് പൂർണ്ണ വിശ്വാസമുണ്ട്.
The Jalandhar church body continues to defend the rape accused Bishop Franco Mulakkal. Fresh press statement has been issued by the Diocese of Jalandhar targeting the nun once again, saying that the bishop visited Kurivela in May 2014 but didn't stay in the convent at that time. This was the day the nun said that the bishop raped her for the first time. It further says there was also a family function the next day that the bishop and the nun were seen happily talking to each other and arranging lunch. We have submitted a video recording of the same to the police. Both have travelled together around 30 times over the they travelled together around 30 times over the next 2 years, and it is understood that if he did not rape her, then she would not want to be around him. We have Shalini Lopo who's with us on the phone line. Shalini, Jalandhar church body continues to come out in defense of the rape accused bishop, now saying that they're going to present video evidence of the day after the date that's been mentioned by the nun as the first date of the sexual assault.
Indeed, Simi, you know, it's a 3-page long press release that they have put out. And they narrated several instances of the first time when Bishop Franco did come to the convent in Kuruvalinga, Ligard. And then after that, the first day that the said nun, the rape survivor in this particular case, alleged rape. And what they're saying is that after that, the very next day, there was a function in the family. And she was the one who was taking the bishop around, introducing the bishop around, getting him food. And she was seen talking, standing next to him, talking and laughing. So they're saying that they have this as video evidence, which they will submit to the DGP. Moreover, that they have alleged that, you know, she's taken the log book, and wherever that the days the bishop has come, she has alleged rape. They've gone on to shame the victim in this particular case with several instances that they've given, even bringing up the same complaint that came out against the nun, saying that she had an illicit relationship with another man who was married to another woman, and also that the nun was, there was a kind of anger that she had against the bishop and the Mother Superior, which is why both of them, they planned a conspiracy against the bishop and the Mother Superior as well. They've also questioned that, they've also said that according to the rules of the convent, a nun cannot meet a bishop alone. A nun cannot meet a bishop alone without in the presence of another 2 people. But here she has alleged rape 13 times. So how is it that the nun found herself in the bishop's chambers or in a room alone with the bishop for the 13 times? And they've put down various instances saying that these are the reasons why we will now approach the DGP, because clearly there's some kind of conspiracy against the missionaries of Jesus. Every day it's a new press release that's doing the rounds. It's more slander that's coming out from the MJ congregation against the nun here.
All right, the congregation mounting a defense for the bishop. Shalini, thanks so much for that. Let's also get in a word from Ankit Tyagi, who's with us live from our newsroom. Ankit, I believe you have a copy of that affidavit with you, which has been presented by the investigating officer before the Kerala High Court.
That's right, Simi. In fact, as this slander campaign continues without even, in fact, waiting for the court to take its view on this case. Now, this is a 7-page, statement that has been presented in front of the High Court. And this has been presented by the Deputy Superintendent of Police, who is the investigating officer in this case, in fact, case Subhash. Now, out of these 7 pages, the page number 6 is the most important page here, where it says, during the course of the investigation so far conducted and the available evidence collected so far, it is revealed that the accused bishop Franco committed unnatural offence and committed rape repeatedly on different dates from 23rd/9/2016 to 5/05/2018 on and the name of the victim against the will and the consent of her by abusing his dominance over her as Bishop of Jalandhar after confining her in the guest house room number 20 at St. Francis Mission Home, Kuruvalinga. So now, the important thing here also is if you in fact go to the other page, this is the last page. This has been signed by the DSP, who is in fact in charge of this investigation, and it has been signed on 10/8/2018. So this report was submitted to, in fact, the state government. This has also been presented in the court, which very clearly says that prima facie the police have found evidence of, in fact, rape as far as their victim is concerned against the bishop.
Right.
But interestingly, Simi, he has not yet been taken into custody. And if the police has prima facie evidence, the question would be, who is stopping them for this custodial interrogation?
Absolutely. It seems like a big cover-up there. Ankit, thanks so much for that. We're going to keep coming back to you.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.